Good morning, students. So, structure of atom is our fourth chapter, that is coming in Olympiad. So, some question answers, MCQ question answers. So, we will practice for that. So, question number 1, it is given which of the following represents the correct composition of three isotopes of carbon. Isotope means we know that when the number of the protons they are same, but the number of the mass number is not same, then we call them as isotopes. Number of protons same but number of neutrons are not same, that means the mass number is not same. So number of protons in case of carbon atom 12, C12, it is the number of the proton 6 proton 6 neutron. For C13 the number of the proton 6 proton 7 neutron, and for C14 6 proton 8 neutron. So these all three cases of carbon atoms they having 6 number of protons. That means what? That means they have the equal number of protons. So of course they are isotopes. So C12, C13, C14 they are isotopes. So one option B is the correct answer. One option B is the correct answer. Okay. Yeah. So now question number 2. A thin gold foil bombarded with alpha particles as in the Rutherford experiment. Which of the given descriptions more accurately represents the path of alpha particle? Undeflected, all, most, a few. Number of the particles deflected through a small angle, none, a few of the particles, most. Number of the particles deflected through a large angle, none, a few. So we have to choose that which of the given description most accurately represents the path of the alpha particle. Now question number 2, option C is the correct answer, because 3, in case of 3, option number 3, that most of the alpha particles are undeflected. They will go and they will get to the ZNS screen. So by that way they will be going on. A few number of alpha particles they will be deflected by the small angle due to the presence of nucleus, that we know, and number of the particles deflected through a large angle, that means they are just attracting to the nucleus only. They are bombarding to the nucleus only. That is why in which way they are going to the nucleus, by that way they will come back to their original position. So most, a few will be the answer. So option C is the correct answer. Option C is the correct answer. Okay, undeflected, most. Number of the deflected particles through a small angle, that is a few. A number of the particles deflected through a large angle, that is a few. So option number 3 or C is the correct answer. So next we will see that 3 invisible radiations X, Y and Z are passed through the electrical field. Field. Okay, X goes straight, Y deviates towards the positive end while Z deviates towards the negative end. The particles in X, Y and Z and the E by M ratio for X are X, Y, Z, E by M ratio for X, alpha particles, beta particles, gamma rays 0, 0, 1, 1. So question number 3, option number B is the correct answer. Question number 3, option B is the correct answer. Okay. Now question number 4. Question number 4, which of the following schematic structures represents the cation? So represents the cation, the following the cation structure, that is 10 proton 10 neutron, 9 proton 9 neutron, 12 proton 12 neutron, 13 proton 14 neutron. So question number 4, option C is the correct answer. Now question number 5. Question number 5, there are two atomic spectra X and Y such that atomic species x and y, protons x, y 8, neutrons 8. So y number of neutrons, that is 10 for y. So which of the following statement is about x and y? Option A, x and y are isobars. Option B, x and y have different chemical properties. Option C, x and y have different physical properties. All are correct. So question number 5, option C is the correct answer. X and y have different physical properties. This is the correct answer. So next we will see question number 6. Question number 6, they are saying read the given passage and the fill in the blanks by selecting an appropriate option. Number 1 are formed by loss or gain of electrons by atoms. Number 2 have some mass number but different atomic numbers. Number 3 have some atomic number but different mass numbers, while number 4 have some number of the neutrons, different atomic numbers and different mass numbers. Now option A, isotones, isobars, isotopes, ions. Ions, isobars, isotopes, isotones, isotones, isotopes, isobar, ions, ions, isotopes, isobar and isotone. Question number 6, option B is the correct answer. Option B, ions. First they are called the ions. They have the same mass number, that means they are isobar. They have the same atomic number, that means number of the protons are same. They are called the isotopes. And finally they have the same number of the neutrons, that means isotones. Now question number 7, a brief information about two atoms x and y is given. X atomic number 7, mass number 14, y atomic number 7, mass number 15. Which of the following is correct about these two atoms? Electronic configuration of x is 2, 8, 4, while that y is 2, 8, 5. Both x and y contain 7 neutrons. See, x has 2 electron cells while y has 3 electron cells. And option D, both x and y have 5 electrons. So question number 7, option D is the correct answer. That means both x and y have 5 valence electrons because they have atomic number 7. So the number of the electrons are also 7 because we know that atoms are neutral. So total number of the electrons are equal to the total number of the protons. Protons are positively charged and electrons, they are negatively charged. So number of the protons, number of the total positively charged particles, if it is equal to the number of the total negatively charged particles, then total charge will be 0. As atom is neutral, we know. So both x and y have 5 valence number of electrons. This will be the answer. Next, an electron jumps from an orbit P to Q and lost the energy. R to Q jumps from R to Q, gains the energy. The increasing order of the distance of the orbit, that is question number 8, option C is the correct answer. R less than Q less than P. Okay, R less than Q less than P. Which of the following statements is or are correct? The number of the valence electrons in carbon is 6, the atoms 40, 18x and 40, 20y represent a pair of isotopes. Number of the electrons present in the outermost cell of the atom determines the valency of the atom. So what will be the answer? Question number 9, option C is the correct answer. Next, which of the following are isobars? Mass number same, 20 plus 22, 18 plus 22. Their mass number same. If it is same, then isobar. Then option B, 2 and 3. C, 2 and 3. Total mass number 18 proton plus 22 neutron. That means 18 plus 22, it will come 40. And 20 plus 20, it is also coming 40. So mass number is same for 2 and 3. So they are isobar. Okay. So in question number 11, it is said, read the given statements and mark the correct option. So, isomers have different chemical properties. The sum of the protons and the neutrons in isomer is always different. So, question number 11, option C is the correct answer. Statement 1 is true and statement 2 is false. Okay, this is the correct answer, 11C. Okay, so next question. So 11, question number C is the correct answer. 11, question number C. So next we will see question number 12. The average atomic mass of boron is 10.8 unit. If the isotopic mass of B10 is 10.013 and that of B11 is 11.009, then the relative abundance of these isotopes is respectively 80.1% and 19.9%, 11% and 89%, 20.98 and 79.02. Option D 10.001 and 89.9%. So question number 12, option C is the correct answer. Next, which of the following statements are incorrect regarding the elements given below? 3919U, 12753V, 3517W, 8035X and 4018Y. So the correct order of increasing proton number is U less than W less than X less than V less than Y. The correct order of increasing mass number is W less than U less than Y less than X less than V. There is a difference in the order of proton number and the mass number. The number of protons is equal to the mass number of the neutrons in all the given elements. So question number 13, option A is the correct answer. 1 and 4. 1 and 4 are the correct answer. The correct order of increasing proton number is U less than W less than X less than V less than Y. This is the correct answer. Okay. Next we will see question number 14. Question number 14, we will see hydrogen exists in the 3 isotopic form 11H, 21H, 31H respectively, known as protium, deuterium and tritium. Why are all the isotopes are neutral in nature? All of the isotopes contain the same number of neutron, hence they are electrically neutral. All the isotopes are they have one electron and one proton. They are neutral. So the and all the isotopes have one proton, one neutron, and they are equal. They are neutral. Equal number of protons and neutrons in the isotopes make them neutral. So question number 14, option B is the correct answer. All the isotopes have one electron, one proton, as they are neutral. Okay. So next, identify the difference between particles of each given pair. 8 Li, 7 Li, 32S, 32S2 minus, 39K plus and 40 Ca2 plus. So what will be the answer? Number of protons, number of electrons, number of neutrons. Option B, number of electrons, number of protons, number of neutrons. Number of neutrons, number of electrons, number of protons, number of protons, number of neutrons, number of electrons. So question number 15, option C is the correct answer. Number of neutrons, number of electrons and the number of the protons. Okay. Next, question number 16. So question number 16, a compound of carbon, hydrogen and nitrogen contains this element in 9:1:3.5. If its molecular mass is 108, what is the molecular formula? So 16, question number D is the correct answer, C6H8N2. C6H8N2 is the correct answer. 16. A compound of carbon, hydrogen and nitrogen contains 3 elements, C6H8N2. Okay. Now question number 17. Which of the following given pairs of the atoms contain the same number of the neutrons? 11448, 11950 Sn, 5927 cobalt, 5928 nickel, 13355 Cs, 13254 xenon, 6329 copper, 6529 copper. So same number of the neutrons that we will see in case of 3 only, because if you find out the number of the protons 133 minus 55, it will same like 132 minus 54. So both are same. Okay, so they are the neutrons and the number of the neutrons, and they are isotones because their number of the neutrons will be same. So next, question number 18, description of the few hypothetical atoms is given on the table. Number of protons 17, 11, 17, 9. Number of the neutrons 18, 12, 20, 10. Number of electrons 17, 10, 17, 10. So identify a cation, an anion and a pair of isotopes from the given table. So option A, PQ, pair of isotopes cation is P anion is Q, and pair of isotopes PQ, QS, P and R, RP, R and S, QS, Q and S. So question number 18, option B is the correct answer, cation is Q. Okay, as number of protons is 11, so it can donate 1 electron, it can release 1 electron to form cation. S, it is number of the neutrons, it is 20, that is for S it is 10, so it can withdraw the electron. So P and R are the pair of the isotopes, they have the same number of protons. 17, 17. Okay. So S is 9, so 17, 17, number of the protons it is 9, so number of the electrons also 10, so that means it is taking one more electron. So cation is Q, anion is S, P and R are the isotopes. So next we will see question number 19. Question number 19. Study the given mass of the spectrum magnetism carefully. This is the mass of the spectrum. The number of the protons 26 mg, number of the neutrons, the relative atomic mass mg are respectively 12, 13, 25, 16, 12, 24.32, 14, 13, 25, 12, 13, 24.32. So question number 19, option D is the correct answer, 12, 13 and 24.32. Okay, 12, 13 and 24.32. And the last question, it is question number 20. Electronic distribution of two elements P and Q in their outermost shell is shown below. This is the electronic configuration, it is written. Okay. So atomic number P and Q are respectively atomic number P, that is equal to the number of the electrons. It is respectively 9 and 17, 15, 17, 24, 17, 17 and 24. So it will be 24 and 17, because in case of P, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 atoms are there in the KLM, third cell. So the first cell it will contain 2 electrons, second cell it will contain 8 electrons, so 2 plus 8, 10 electrons it will be there. this is n number 4 cell. M will contain 8 electrons, so total 18. 18 plus 6, 24. 2 plus 8 plus 8 plus 18. This is the, 2 plus 8 plus 8 plus 6. Okay. So this is for P, because first always contain 2, second 8, third 8, and the fourth cell it is containing 6 electrons. So total number of electrons 24, it will be equal to the atomic number. And in case of Q, same thing will be there. M cell means third cell it is containing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That means 2, 8, 7. Total 17 electron if we add it. So it will be 20, question number 20, option C is the correct answer. So these 20 questions are from structure of atom. Next day we will continue our next chapter. Thank you.